But the Rigveda is actually extraordinarily bloody-minded in terms of its practicality and its absolutism in terms of national interest. In those days, the Rigveda was kind of, again, advice to the king, what the ruler can and cannot do, should or should not do, and how he should do it. So, in the Rigveda, when I say bloody-minded, this is the kind of language there is from the English translations of it. The duty of the ruler, the duty of the king, says Rigveda, is to destroy the enemy. And I'm quoting it now. By fair means or foul. And if you go down thereafter the Rigveda, the interpretation, this like Sukraniti, the great Sukra, who wrote the Sukraniti in the 6th, 7th century, talked about how it's far better to bring down an enemy by Kootayudha, covert warfare, than to actually march armies and move armaments, and he says that's very costly. It costs not just in human life, but in national resources. It costs a lot of money. If you can get the same objective and goal realized by using other means, covert means, spies, assassinations, poisonings, and these are all quoted, by the way, in great detail. And the point that Rigveda makes is there is no morality. When the interest of the ruler, in those days ruler, but interest of the state, there is no morality. It's amoral. All actions are amoral. You cannot be moral about it. In fact, the Rigveda says, and I'm paraphrasing this, the Rigveda says that morality should not come into, what it says is, doing things correctly, doing things right and morally should not be the concern of rulers. That may be their personal desires and their personal inclination. But, says the Rigveda, if you have the interest of your kingdom in mind, of your state in mind, then you should put aside these concerns of morality, of being right, doing good. Because to further your interest, to advance your state's interest, you have to use covert means, other means, all these other means that it then goes on and lists. And it's quite extraordinary.